Happy Saturday morning, everybody. The baby's here. The baby is here. I am so excited. My son-in-law messaged me about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I am not exactly sure when the baby was born, if it was last night, yesterday, or today, after midnight. I don't know when it happened. So, but my little 4'11" and a half child just gave birth to a 9-pound kid. They ran into a few complications. Everything turned out okay. Her husband probably helped her deliver because he's a doctor and that's what he's been doing the last few months. Anyway, so we are working on the skirt and we are almost there. Let me close this because I got a glare and it's bugging the hell out of me. And move my ugly boots out to the mudroom. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's better. Jesus. Anyway, so throughout the week I've been working on the little accessory things. And sorry, I just got on here and now my eyes are deciding that they want to do dumb shit. And the luck is mine. Anyway, okay. So every day, whatever time frame I've got, like for example, 2 days ago I worked 13 and a half hours and then I had to be back in 10 and a half hours later. Didn't get much done. Day before that I had a little bit of time to work on it. Over the weekend, been working on a little bit here, a little bit there. And so, I didn't want to put everything on here as I was going because it's just too much time to, do it. Anyway, hold on. Let me fight with this a second. Make sure I don't have any mascara under my nails. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I got off work yesterday at about 12:30. And when I left work, it was so blazing hot out. I ended up cleaning my mixer. I had to. The plant we were working out of was absolutely disgusting. And they do have cleaner up there, but I did not want to whore up all their cleaner, so I just replenished my sprayer and my bucket. And I use my sprayer and my bucket probably more than anything. So, because the only time I use the industrial stuff is basically to just soap the shit out of it after I've sprayed it with my, stash. So over the course of the week, I had gotten the pieces cut out to make all of these little ties. And then I got them sewed like the next day. And then I got them pinned up and positioned the way I wanted them. And then this morning I sewed them together because it makes it easier to just tack them into the top seam. So that's what I've been working on, putting, this stuff. I hemmed the piece that was going up underneath the mattress that these ties are going to tie to. Now I have one tied on it and I did all the grommets this morning. So, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. One more for luck. So, let me show you. So, this is basically going underneath the mattress and it'll cover the entire span. This is the end piece and this is the long side. And I put all the grommets in. They're even on both sides. And then I got one of the end pieces done. So it's got 2 ties color coordinated. One can tie to the grommet around whatever slat, if it goes around a slat. I don't know where all the slats are on this crib, so I had to make it, kind of diplomatic. So we have a diplomatic skirt. Anyway, yeah. So this one is all tied up. Now the coordinating color, the outside color, if this is the side that she wants showing, This is long enough to go around a slat if it needs to, or it can, yeah. One of these is going to have to go around a slat, or maybe not. It depends. But the purpose of the second one is just to hold it on or be decorative. It has, you know, it can help hold it on. You can fit both of them up inside that grommet. I use big enough grommets to ensure that the strings, you know, she can do it however she wants. But we're working on the other end right now. And I've got it all ironed up. Like, some nights I don't even get a chance to sew. I'm busy hemming and hemming. So we got all this pinned up and the length's done because, you know, this wasn't exact and it's got to be about 16 inches. So we got it all hemmed up, pinned. We didn't get it sewed because I wasn't going to sew it. I wasn't going to sew these on until I got this quilted. See, this morning I went ahead and got all the things sewn on. I quilted around the edges. So I'm going to do my fancy little vine stitch thing around the outside edge. And the same stitch to do the top. To make it pretty. Because I'm fancy. Anyway. So yeah, that's the project today. Yes, it's been very exciting. And now I have all of these. These are going to go on the lengthwise. The front and the back. The 51-inch ones. Yeah, my eyelash. Don't zoom in. Please don't zoom in. They're all clumped together. I came home last night. I literally washed the sweat off the bod and went to bed. I didn't wash the hair or the face. I just got it really from here down. I had to get it, oh God, salty. And literally when I left work, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it home without having to stop somewhere and maybe picking up something to eat. I had like ocular migraines when I left work. And the boss was like, be safe getting home. I said, I am so tired right now. My eyes are doing weird shit. I have ocular migraines. There's when you get those little like weird auras. It's likely my blood sugar dropped too fast. It wasn't bottomed out, but if it drops X number of points, like goes from like 100 to like 70 within like an hour, yeah, I get those. It's weird. Kind of been, yeah, I used to carry around a glucose meter and check it. So when that occurred, I knew that the last time I checked it was X number of hours before. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, pattern recognition. Hey, taking care of me. So anyway, that is the project today. The baby's here. She's so big. My goodness. Yeah, she's going to be fitting in that 2T pink leather jacket that I got her in no time. May have to look around for a bigger one for when she's like 4. Anyway. So she's probably not going to stay in the bassinet cradle thingy too long. She's probably going to be in the crib. So this one has to get a move on. Still got 2 sheets to sew up, and I've got all those in there that I got to put the elastics around the corners. Yeah, we got them. You got the stretched elastic across the side, you know, to hold it on, but it still needs one to kind of like help conform it to the corner. You can leave them straight; they're still going to hold on, but yeah, I think I'll put the elastic in the corners just to, you know, save face. But anyway, this part's done. Curtains are done. The valance, I didn't go crazy. I have these really pretty buttons that I want to sew onto the valance. And I got to do this by hand. Yeah, I might have to dig through the movie box, find me a movie and some needle and thread and go perch in the bedroom and do this. You know, lean back on the pillows, watch a movie and put these together. I do not have a television in my living room. Nope. Anywho, so that is the project for today. We're going to get all 4 sides done, and then maybe this evening, I'm not sure, I might mow. I mean, but I know tomorrow, I have all day tomorrow too. Yeah, my work asked me, do you want to work tomorrow? And I was like, I can't. I've got too much on my plate. I've got to, I've got to clean the kitchen. It's semi done. It's not entirely. I just got the bulk of it started. Washed hands, got them clean to start this. And then, yeah, my yard needs cleaning up. Probably do all that tomorrow. Hopefully I get all of this done today. So yeah, I'm taking a break for a minute because I've been at this about 4 hours. Yeah, I don't know what time I messaged. It was like 4 o'clock, a little after 4. I messaged my son-in-law back after getting the message. Yay, finally I got that chunk off of there. Yeah, and I've got to go take my makeup off. This is mental. Yeah. It's like, this mascara will last a week. I'm serious. I think it's a CoverGirl. It's a yellow one. Yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah. Anywho, that is all. Yeah, I'm a little scatterbrained and a little excited and yeah, that was an awesome surprise. So yeah, they ran into complications. She lost a lot more blood than they had anticipated. She had to have a transfusion, and they it's the important part was that they were able to get the bleeding to stop, and the baby's shoulder got stuck. Yeah, so it was oops, it was kind of traumatizing, for him, because it's not unusual for births to kind of go south in that regard. And my daughter is very little, and the baby was very big, so there's that. But everything, for the most part, from what I know right now, everything, she looks good, and she needs to take it easy for a couple of weeks. So any case, it was a natural birth, thank God. And so yeah, that's all I got. I'm officially a grandma. God, baby is beautiful. Excited. Yeah, I'm going out in a month so I want to have this stuff done by this weekend and have it mailed, sent off. So yeah, when she gets up and around and gets that want to decorate thing going on, she's got it there. So anyway, that is all, y'all. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I have not been on here. I have been busy, working, and trying to get all this stuff done. And I am just plumb exhausted. Put it plainly, I'm exhausted. All right, y'all. Peace.